hate this one. They gon' hate us cause we love them so much. But it's finna go down, dog. Yeah, we gon' represent them tonight. Woo! Yeah, yeah. Woo! Yeah, yeah. Woo! Yeah, yeah. Woo! Yeah, crossover.
Welcome back to the crossover. We're so glad that you joined us. Again, we are in this live TV taping. Well, it's not like live, like it's not happening right now. But by the time you see it, it's going to be pre-recorded anyway. That's too much information. But this is the crossover. You're watching the crossover where we bring you everything positive, everything inspirational, everything that will uplift you, encourage you, and motivate you to live a better life. And so we interview people who have some great stories, come through some great challenges, and just have something to tell, something to give you that can help you make it through the week. I mean, most of us, we go to church on Sunday, but then it's another thing to have something throughout the week to keep you encouraged. I don't know about you, but I need encouragement sometimes. Anybody else need encouragement? Sometimes. Yeah, that's right. And so we want you to connect with us. Like we said, we're on Facebook, facebook.com/the crossover SF. Go ahead and click like on our Facebook page and follow us on Twitter, twitter.com/the crossover SF. Give us a call on our request line. Let us know that you enjoy the show. As well, you can request your favorite video, some of the videos that you've been seeing, as well as some of the performances. Let us know your favorite part of the show. And as well, you can also email us at thecrossover.sf@gmail.com. We are so grateful to be here at this taping, and we're celebrating not only the live show. Actually, this is the first live taping that we've had, and I'm grateful, so we're making history. And I want to thank everybody that's here. You get to join in with the history. Making history today is the first live TV taping. Come on, somebody make some noise for that. And that's something you'll never have again. You'll never have a first again. The first will never come again, you know, and so I'm grateful to have that. So today we have an artist with us. Anybody that knows me knows that I love Christian hip hop. I love it. I think it's awesome. I think it's incredible. And I think when it's done correctly, in the right vein, with the right lyrics, with the right spirit, and with the right attitude, I think it's just incredible. I think it's awesome. And I think God uses it to minister to our young people. And so we have today with us a fabulous, awesome, incredible artist by the name of Mr. Young Fiyah. And I'm so glad to have him with us. How you doing, man?
I've been good, man. Happy birthday, man.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Tell us a little bit about your ministry and how you got started, and you know what your focal point in your ministry is all about.
Okay, well, I've been doing Christian rap about 10 years now. I started just tagging along with a group and just seeing how they did their ministry and going to all their events, helping them sell CDs and all of that. And slowly a gift started to develop in me as far as writing lyrics and all of that. And when I was a kid, I went through a lot. So my uncle, he told me, and I didn't talk to nobody, so he told me, he said, hey, man, write down all your feelings, write it in a book. And that's what I started doing, and slowly but surely it's turned into music and start putting it over beats, and been doing this since, like I said, like 10 years now.
What is your favorite, maybe I should say, what is the most intense thing that has happened to you that has impacted you since you've been ministering all these 10 years?
As far as at an event, or? At
an event,
or just anything.
In terms of your music and your ministry, what you do, like what was one of the most highest things, or the highest peak of what you've been doing? What impacted you the most?
Well, it's been a lot. It's been a lot, and one of the things that stuck out to me is one night I had a dream, and I was performing at the Oracle Arena, and I met a guy named Lyrical, and it was a white guy, and the dream, a lot happened. I'm gonna make a long story short, but a lot happened in the dream. But I met this guy, so what I did is I woke up and I hopped on MySpace. This is about 2 years ago. And I hit up the dude named Lyric. I searched for Lyrical. I put that in the search tab, and I came across a guy that was his rap name. He wasn't a Christian, none of that. And I told him about the dream, and I told him what I felt it meant, that God wanted a relationship with him, and all of that. And at the time, it blew his mind. He was like, whoa, like this is a guy who probably had nothing to do with God at all. And so right then and there, it didn't make too much sense to him. But about a year later, he hit me on MySpace and was like, "Hey man, I've been trying to get in contact with you. I remember the dream you told me, and I just want to say that ever since then, my life has been totally changed, and now I'm living for God."
That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. We want to touch lives. Let me ask you another question. I noticed, you remember this time, I think it was like maybe 2 or 3 years ago, when Christian hip hop had taken on like a negative kind of tone, and a lot of people were against it, and there was a lot of the artists who were doing some real crazy stuff. How did you gauge through that time? Because I know you were ministering at that time, right? So how did you deal with, how did it affect you, and how did you deal with it during that time?
Well, yeah, I mean, when it comes to like the traditional church, Christian hip hop, we get a bad rap, and it always have been like that. But I mean, I came from a traditional background, and it just taught me I just kept my message the same. My message I wasn't trying to blend in with the world. I was showing the world the light, you know what I mean? And so no matter what Christian hip hop or the face, how it changed, I kept my same message, and God has preserved the message through the time.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So, I mean, hats off to you, man. I'm so proud of the fact that you have a ministry and that you keep it pushing no matter what negativity comes your way. I think that's incredible. What do you want to say to any youngsters out there that may be aspiring to do what you do in this day and time? What would you say to them?
First, I want to say, first, get a relationship with Christ. Because, I mean, aside from the music, aside from the stage, aside from the beats, the lyrics, all of that, a relationship with Christ is the foundation of everything that you do. So, I mean, if you want to be a Christian rapper, you got to start out being a Christian first. And I mean, just dig into your relationship with Christ. And if that develops from that, then you'll feel that call, and you'll feel that, and God will take you from there.
Right. That's it. That's it. That's it. I think that's awesome. Do you have any preachers in your family? Like,
yeah, my grandfather's a pastor, uncles, all of that type stuff.
Sound like I hear a little bit of something in you, brother.
I don't know about that one.
I ain't trying to call you. You know, people be trying to call people and tell them, you supposed to preach. No. So that ain't what I'm trying to do. But hats off to you, man. So appreciate it. Thanks for being here.
Thank you,
You're going to
man.
hear from Young Fiyah in just a few minutes. Thankful for you joining us, for tuning in. For those of you just tuning in, like we said, this is the live TV taping of The Crossover, and we're so glad that you joined us. We have a great audience here. We're going to have some performances coming up. We're going to hear from Young Fiyah in just a few moments, and stay tuned because you don't want to miss it. I'm telling you right now, this brother got some fire. That's in his name, Young Fiyah. And it's all positive. It's all inspirational. It's The Crossover.